Donna. We've got Jennifer and Emily. Once again, we're going to do another video for y'all to do while you're at home. So we thought maybe you might need to stretch some things out. So we're hoping you're not sitting all day watching Netflix. There's a show called Daybreak. It's pretty good. Anyway, sitting there watching that and getting all tight in here. So we're going to warm up this area and open up our hips, and some of it's going to be a little sore to you when you do it, just because the hip may not moved in that direction for a while if we've been doing a lot of this. We're going to do some standing steps. So those of you who might be concerned with your balance, just a kitchen counter or a chair that's not going to tip over if you grab the back of the chair, something like that, just to keep your balance a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll do a couple of different exercises that we keep adding elements, as I say, to them. So we'll do like 3 times on one side, 3 times on the other, then we add an element and go. Then we're going to go down to the floor and do a few things that you can do sitting. The equipment is you, socks or bare feet, no shoes on this one. And then we'll finish, we're going to try to do a few glute squeezes. We've got to make sure those glutes are activated. All right, so we're all going to start with our feet always pointed in neutral. We're going to relax those shoulders. So I'm just going to turn to the side for a second to show you, because when we do this exercise, we're moving in this plane. And when I bring my knee back and I come out, I always want to stay right here. I find a lot of people, I'll say pendulate, and they'll go here. So I want you to try to think about that your friends are together, they're apart, and then they come right back together. We always try to stay right in this line, even with the standing leg. So we're going to have a soft bend. We're going to start on our right leg. We're going to have a soft bend to the left leg. Let's go ahead and bend that right leg up. I'm going to take it out to the side and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Friends meet, and it comes back down. We're going to do it 2 more times. Bend, take it out to the side, hold 3, 2, 1. Meet your friend and come back. 1 more time. We're up. Take it out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back and down. Good. You're going to feel it on this side too, because that's your leg that's holding you up. Soft bend on our right side. I'm going to bend that left leg up. Take it to the side and hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Do whatever you want with your arms. We're not working our shoulders. If you want to put them here, whatever you want to do. I just like to kind of hang them right around my midsection. And take this leg up, out to the side. Hold 3, 2, 1. Take it down and back to the floor. 1 more on this side. Bend it, out to the side. Hold 3, 2, 1. Bring it down into the floor. All right, so let me show you the element. When we come up and we come out, take your foot forward. This is the hold. So we'll be here, foot forward, hold for 3, bend it back, and return. All right, soft bend on the left leg. Right leg comes up, take it out, bring the foot forward and hold. 3, 2, 1, bend it back and down. This whole time I want my knee facing this way. Don't come out here and then open. Okay, make sure we're here. Second time on this side, bend it up, take it out, foot forward and hold. 3, 2, 1, bend it back and return it. Should be feeling it right in here. Last one on this side. Come up, take it out, foot forward. 3, 2, 1, back and return. Good, check it out. Soft bend on the right. Take that left one up, out, foot forward. 3, 2, 1, back and down. Again, go up, out, foot forward. 3, 2, 1, bend and down. Good. Last one, bring it up, take it out, foot forward. 3, 2, 1, bend and down. Good. Should be feeling it all in this area, yeah? Maybe? All right, so the next one we're going to come forward with it. So I'm going to do hip flexion. So I'm going to come up to a 90-degree here, and then I'm going to open the door. So when I open the door, I want to keep my hips forward. So a lot of people go and then they start to turn. Okay, I just want, if it goes here, this is where it goes. I'm going to try to get it to go where it can go. And then later we'll start incorporating the other 2 exercises we did. So when we get that hip flexion, everything's to the front. Okay, try to keep it at 90. Some of you may only be here, because if you start to bring it up too far and then your back does this, that means your hip can't do that. So let's not. Keep the back nice and tall. If this is where you come, this is where you come. All right, we can't force it to go into a different position without throwing everything else out. So we're nice and tall, we have those neutral feet. So I'm gonna do hip flexion, and then I'm gonna open the door and hold it. 3, 2, 1, close the door and bring it back down. Again, bring it up, open the door, 3, 2, 1, close the door and take it back down. Last one, we come up, open the door, 3, 2, 1, close the door and bring it down. Filling in on the opposite side a little bit. You just shake a little. We're going to do the same thing. Tailbones down, relaxed. Hip flexion, open the door. 3, 2, 1. Close your door, bring it down. Again, up, open your door. 3, 2, 1. Close the door and down. Last one. Come up, open your door. 3, 2, 1. Close it and down. Now we start adding the other stuff. So let me show you what happens. So if I've got hip flexion, I open the door, I turn the knob, 3, 2, 1, back. So when I go into a position, I got to come out of it the same way that I went into it. So this position is the very first one we did. We're just getting to it a different way. So we're all nice and tall. I'm going to do my hip flexion where it goes. I'm going to go ahead and open the door, turn my knee down, 3, 2, 1. Turn it back and then close the door. All right, good. Again, we come up, open my door, turn it down, 3, 2, 1. Turn it back, close the door, and down. Last time, come up, open the door, turn it, 2, 1, up, and 4, and down. Good. So this is hard, and let you know, I do this in my Monday flexibility mobility class. Age range in that class usually probably goes from me, 50, up into probably the upper 60s in that class, and even have had somebody in their 70s who've done these exercises before. So this isn't a young people thing. This is anybody. Jennifer's going to show you some support here, because there is a difference between balancing here and then adding movement into it. And some days our body's off. There's days when I'm wobbling and some days when I'm spot on. So don't worry about that and think, oh, I can't do this because I'm wobbling. I know y'all have counters in your house. Am I right? Somebody's got a counter somewhere. I don't know. Put your grandkid in the chair and hold their head.
Or the
whatever
wall.
you need to do. The wall. Something that you hold on the opposite side of you. We can do it. So just remember, we're thinking about that navel to the spine. That helps with our balance and keeping that tailbone down. So we're going to take this to the other side. So if we're standing tall, slight bend to the stationary leg. We come up. We open our door, turn the knee down, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Bring it forward and down. Good. We come up again. Open our door. Turn the knee down. 3, 2, 1. Turn it back. Come forward and down. Last one. We're up. Open the door. Knee goes down. 3, 2, 1. Flip it up. Close it and down. So we got that other element to add. This time when I come up, I open my door. I turn it down. I took my leg out. 3, 2, 1. Bend it. Flip it. Close it down. See how we come back in. So we've got our stationary leg with a slight bend. Tailbones down. Relax. I'm going to come up. Open the door. Turn it. Foot forward. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bend it. Flip it. And close the door. Nice. Again. Up. Open. Turn. Foot forward. 3, 2, 1. Bend it. Turn it. And back to the front. One more on this side. Bring it up. Open your door. Turn it. Extend. 3, 2, 1. Bend. Turn. Close. And down. All in here. Little down in here. Just from support. All right. Slide bend to the stationary leg. Bring this one up. Open. Turn. Extend. 3, 2, 1. Bend it. Turn it. Close it. Good. We're up. Open. Turn. Extend. 3, 2, 1. Bend. Turn. And forward. Last one on this side. We're up. We open. We turn it. Extend. 3, 2, 1. Bend it. Flip it. Front. and down. And just take a second to walk a couple little circles on your mat. So look, you can get up and do this in between shows, but we get a little tight in here, so we need to do that. So let's just take a very wide stance and just sit back a little bit in a squat, whether a high one or a low one, just to kind of spread that out. And just kind of set it back, watch that lower back, and just hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. So we're going to move down to the floor. All right, so if you need something to help you, if you got a coffee table, and sometimes you need a coffee table to help you get up or down, just lay your mat, your towel, whatever, right next to it. So I'm going to go down. We're going to do some bridge holds with leg drops. So we'll get a little glutes in this. So when I do bridge, make sure my hands are supporting me. And those of you who watch my strength video know how to do our bridges, right? So we're hoping you're watching all our videos. But remember, we're going to take our tailbone and tuck it a little bit so I can push up. I'm going to show everybody what you're going to do. We're going to hold bridge. I'm going to take a leg up to my straight. If my straight is here, my lockout is here. This is where I work from. I can go here, but I don't want to extend 90. I'm going to take this leg. Inhale and exhale. Okay, I'm just letting it fall out, and then I'm going to pull it back up. We're going to do 4 on one side. Drop our bridge down, give ourselves a hug, and then we're going to do 4 on the other side. Hands are down, tailbone is tucked. I've got a bowl right here. Let's push it up. Make sure you're nice and steady here. Pushing through this other foot, then bring your leg to where your straight is. Relax that foot. Inhale, let it fall out to the side. And exhale, pull it up. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale through the nose and out the mouth. 1 more. Slowly come down. Put this leg on the floor. If you need to, you can go ahead and just take those knees to the chest, because that lower back gets hit a lot if we don't really hold those abs in and keep that curve. Feet are back down. Got my hands planted. Got my bowl right here. I'm going to push up. Make sure I'm steady. Then take my leg up. Relaxed foot. Inhale. Take it out. Exhale up. Inhale out. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Then bring it down. Put your foot down if you need to. Let's go ahead and glue the knees together and pull them into the chest. Relax those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Take the knees apart and pull them in your armpits. Good. 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to roll over to the side in the fetal position. I want to come to a seated position. So I'm just going to kind of come over and push myself up and sit up tall, my feet in front of me. So for some of us, sitting up tall like this may be hard. You may find yourself here. That's okay, because we're going to end up supporting ourselves. So you have a choice with your feet to go a little wider than your normal hip or right in. So if I stay tall here, go ahead and push myself up tall here and lean back with my hands. Put your wrists where they're comfortable for you. We're going to do what I call leg sweeps. Okay? So let's take this left leg. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to rotate it out. So I'm kind of duck foot. So I'm going to sweep it out, and then I'm going to try to turn it all the way with pigeon toe and sweep it back in. That's the harder. So duck, sweep out, pigeon toe, sweep in. Inhale, duck out. Exhale, pigeon in. 1 more. Inhale, duck out, and exhale, pigeon in. Good. Bring it down. My toes were going like this. All right, we're nice and tall. I'm going to bring this leg up. All right, so duck foot out and in. Good, we're rotating from the hip socket. We're duck foot out, and then we flip it over and sweep it in pigeon. 2 more. Inhale, flip it over, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, and flip it over, exhale. Good, and let's release those shoulders a little bit by coming off of them. While we're here, we might as well work a little bit on ankle mobility, which is super important. So since we're already in this position, we can sit up and come back. I'm going to take this leg up. I'm going to point my toes and hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep this ankle position, but try to pull your toes back. 1. Good. Other side. I'm going to pick it up and point it so we keep this plantar flexion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the ankle where it is and then just try to pull your toes back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Back to the other side. We're going to do dorsiflexion. That means I'm going to pull my toes all the way back and get the ankle here. Hold that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't change your ankle. Now just try to curl your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. A little bit hard. I'm going to bring the other side up. Pull those toes all the way towards the tibia here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that ankle position and then just try to curl your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it down. Now let's sit up and let's get into what I call either a kite or a diamond. So a lot of y'all are used to butterfly, all in here. This is a kite or a diamond. Then I can sit up a little taller. I'm going to grab my ankles here and put my elbows right here on my knees. If I sit up tall, then I'm just going to try to lean forward and push my elbows into my knees. So it's okay if your feet come apart. They don't need to stay. You should feel this right on your outer hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit up. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put it in there, but it is a difficult one, I will say, with my class to do, but I want to put it in there so those of you who can do it. You can try it. If not, just keep doing like a 5-hold here and come up and then go back down. So I'm going to take this leg out. I'm going to scoop up my log. This is my log. Okay? Scoop both hands up. I'm going to try to pull it into my chest, and I'm going to rock to the outside like this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. My log is now my baby, so I take this arm and I got to hold my baby's feet. Then I take this arm and I got to hold my baby's head, and I'm going to hug my baby in. Now I'm going to rock the baby. 4, 3, 2, 1. I let the baby's feet fall and give the baby a big hug in his neck. 3, 2, 1, and then the baby goes back. So I do a little better on this side. So here's my bad side. I'm going to try to scoop my log. See how I can't even get it in my elbow pit there. If I sit up tall, then I can try and pull my log in. I'm going to rock it to the outside. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I got to hold my baby's feet. I got to hold my baby's head. I'm going to hug my baby. Try to sit up tall and then rock the baby. 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. Hug the baby's neck, but let his little feet hang. 3, 2, 1, and come out. That's a good one. From this position, let's go into all fours and we'll do some glute squeezes, okay? So remember, all fours are tabletop position. I want my arms lined up with my legs. So I call these my posts. All my posts should be lined up. I shouldn't be here or way out like this. Also, I should be nice and long and neutral through here, all the way from head to tailbone. Shoulders relaxed and over the back of the hands. So let me show you quick. When we send a leg out on our exhale, let's make sure we're forward to the floor, not open. You're just going to hold this position and squeeze here. All your energy here is squeezing for a 30 count on my timer. We're going to start with the left leg out. Inhale. Exhale, take that leg out. Check your hip position. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. So all my energy is right here squeezing. At the same time, I have to make sure that my navel's to the spine and that my head and neck stay in neutral. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You don't always need weights to activate these glutes. You're halfway there. Just keep squeezing. Make sure you don't open the hips up. And give a good squeeze. You may feel it on the back of the knee a little bit. Relax those shoulders. Almost there. In time. Relax the glute. Pull that in if you need to. Those of you who can, push back. Now those of you who can't go down into that position, you've got the countertop. Jennifer had the step if she needed it. I can go here, send a leg. It doesn't have to be all the way up here. Wherever you get it comfortable, and then squeeze it. So those of you who can go on your knees though, if you can't push back here to relax, maybe you can just kind of come up and hover and bear a second and push back like this, because maybe that's too much. You know, you can put your towel or your wedge there if you need to. But I understand staying on your knees sometimes even for 30 seconds hurts, so you can think about those options of standing. We got to do the other side. We're all lined up. Inhale. Exhale, take that leg back. Make sure your hips are forward. 3, 2, 1, start squeezing. All your energy is right there in that glute. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Maintaining your neutral spine. Just breathe regular, but squeeze. Good job. We're just doing a big isometric hold here. This is a big muscle, halfway. We need to make sure that we're working it. A lot of the times, we need to incorporate a lot of glute exercises into our leg routines. They make the other leg exercises work much better when the glutes are strong. Good, relax, bring it in. Those of you who can, go ahead and push back into your child's pose. If your knees are bothering you, come up here. Push back a little. If you were standing and doing it, just hinge over a little bit, push your tailbone back, and get a little stretch here. Do y'all want to do one more?
Yes.
We're going to change it only by this. When we come out to the side a little bit. That doesn't mean I turn. We just come out to the side a little bit, and then there are squeeze there. Okay? So we're going to start that left leg out. We're all lined up with our pose. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale it out. Make sure you're forward. Now take it out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it. All right? Just squeeze. You may feel it a little more in this upper part of the glute right here on this one. Make sure you stay forward to the floor, and you've got all your energy there. Foot's relaxed. Just squeeze and squeeze it. Right now you're halfway. 15 more seconds of squeezing. Relax those shoulders. Remember, we want to squeeze in the glutes, so try to relax the rest of you so that we can get all that energy in that one spot. Almost there. Good. And relax that leg. Bring it back to where you started, remember, and then pull it in. Once again, you can push back in your child's pose, in your bear hover, or if you're standing, just hinge over a little bit. All right, we got to do the other side. Make it nice and even. All lined up. Inhale. Exhale, the leg goes back. Over to the side. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze it. Nice. Relax the shoulders down. Keep those hips forward to the floor, and all that energy into that glute muscle. A lot of areas of the glutes we need to squeeze. Upper, middle, lower. Nice and tight. You're halfway there. And just breathe regular. Keep your head just in neutral. Don't let it drop down and don't pull it up. Look at the floor. You got 5 seconds. Keep squeezing real hard. Good. Relax it. We go back where we started. Pull it in. Once again, push yourself back if you need to. Hover here if you need to. And those of you who are standing, to hinge over. Good. So from here, everybody can hop up. So this is how I like to have people hop up. You've got your coffee table here. You get into your lunge position, and you straighten that back leg. You come up. From here, either pull this leg forward or this one back, or some people I do have, they got to turn and go like this. But it gets you up nice and easy. We're just going to do a couple breaths, 3 breaths over our head and down, nice and wide. Good, big inhale up. And then exhale it out. Again, big inhale up. And back down. Last one, big inhale up. And back down. Good. All right, so keep moving those glutes and opening those hips up, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.